Hi friends, I'm Kris.
I'm Amanda.
And this is our first episode of Pixie Dust or Bust.
So for our first episode, we're going to talk a little bit just about ourselves and why we are doing this podcast. Just like an intro video. Then on our next couple podcasts, we'll do different things all around Walt Disney World and all things Disney.
Okay, Amanda, let's start with you. Where are you from?
I am from Miami, Florida. I am 20 years old and I work at Animal Kingdom Lodge. I am in the culinary program. How old are you, Kris?
How old am I?
How old are you? Tell me all about yourself.
I am 21 years old. I'm from Virginia and I'm in the Disney College program. I work at Epcot. I'm in the food and beverage hostess position.
And we're roommates. Okay, so let's talk a little bit about our jobs. And you said that you were in the college program. Mm-hmm. And at Epcot, how is it working at Epcot for if somebody's listening that wants to do a DCP and they get placed in Epcot in food and beverage? Because I know that's probably not people's first role that they want. Mm-hmm. So tell us about.
Yeah. It's probably not that many people's first pick for their role for food and beverage. I'm not quick service though. I'm hostess, but actually at my location, we do a little bit of everything. We do hosting, we do quick service, we do outdoor vending, we do stocking, and just different things like that. And Epcot is a lot of fun right now. It's kind of different because there are people that are coming back. The ICPs are coming back, and so we do have people from the country that I work in coming in, training, kind of taking over our jobs, which is totally fine. A lot of people get really upset about that, but I really love these ICPs. They're amazing. But it's a lot of fun. I've made really good friends there. I've only been here for a little bit over a month, a little bit under 2 months. And I really love it. And I couldn't have asked for a better starting role at Disney, I don't think.
Nice.
Yeah, what about you?
So like I said, I am in the culinary program. So this is my first, I would say my first professional kitchen job, and for it to be Disney is kind of huge. It's only, I would say this is my third week, officially in the job, because I started CP a month ago. I'm still training, because I'm training in different stations, which is super cool because I'm learning a bunch about different kitchen and stations, since this restaurant isn't really the type of food or cuisine is not as popular, so where I live. So I've learned so much, and I love it. I mean, I love waking up to go to work, even though it's long shifts, but I love it. And I love all the food there. It tastes fire, and yeah, I love it.
What's your favorite part about your job? At the moment, what's your favorite moment about your job so far?
Favorite moment? I kind of want to say my coworkers, because I am one of the youngest in culinary. Haven't really met anyone I have met some people around my age going into the culinary program, but mostly they're all older than me. So I think meeting so many older people that have been through so much experience in the kitchens and in the culinary field, I've learned so much from them, or tricks and tips, which I haven't really gotten to learn, because my past jobs I've worked with people kind of my age, but don't really have culinary experience. They just fell into this job because they needed a job. So I think that's probably my favorite part, just learning a bunch of new things from people that have been in the field way longer than me. Yeah.
My favorite experience has probably been, I'm fluent in American Sign Language, so I am able to, communicate with deaf guests or hard of hearing guests, and that's a lot of fun. My favorite experience through that has actually been, there was a little boy, and he was with his dad, and his dad was able to, his dad was hearing, and he was ordering his food, and he signed thank you to me, and so I realized that he was signing for his little boy, And so I signed back, like, you're welcome, have a good day. And the little boy's face just kind of lit up, and I was just like, wow, like, this is amazing. You would never think that you're able to make, I guess, quote unquote, magic when you're just working in either quick service or food and beverage, like, in any way, because people come to you because they're hungry, not because they want to see a princess. But, like, that experience just kind of broadened my perspective a little bit, just of all of the guests and how every single role really does play into Disney. And the magic and all of that stuff. Like, it's kind of crazy, but that's probably my favorite moment so far.
Cool. And actually, like, now you saying that, I just thought of something. I was in one of my stations I work at. I make desserts and I plate the desserts. And I remember so one of the waitresses comes to me and I made the dessert how, like, we're supposed to, and she was telling me about like why she's giving this dessert, because it's a comp dessert, so it's free, but if they're celebrating anything. And she was telling me, like, that the guests were pregnant after trying for 7 years, that they couldn't. And I was like, oh my gosh. So on, like, plate, I wrote, like, oh baby on it. So after that, like, she would come up to me and she would be like, oh, this is for a little boy's birthday, he's turning 7. So I would write, like, the number 7 and, like, Mickey faces. So it's like, I don't interact with guests, but I still get to put in my little part of, like, making magic for the guests, which is, like, so awesome.
That is really cool.
Yeah.
Wow. Okay, so why are we making this podcast? Why are we doing this? What kind of started everything? I honestly really don't. I just kind of remember kind of throwing the idea out,
literally.
And just kind of being like, oh, like, what if we made a podcast? It would be kind of fun. And then Amanda kind of just like immediately was like, let's do it. Like, it was like almost immediate.
Literally, I feel like once I moved in, when you saw I had a camera, I had my camera like laying out, and you're like, do you vlog? And I'm like, I do, like, I have a channel, whatever. And then you told me about that you've done podcasts, or like, you know all about cameras and stuff, and I was like, oh my god. And then, like, I feel like it's always been like a thought in the air until yesterday.
Until literally 24 hours ago.
So she was like, let's do it. And I was like, okay, I'm so down, because it's just so much fun. Yeah. So yeah, I'm excited since we're in the DCP, so we get to go to the parks very frequently and get to try so many things. But like Walt Disney World is like you can never do everything. Like it's not possible. Like, you think you've done everything, and then it's like, wait,
boom,
no,
new thing.
Yeah. So there's just so much that we want to do and review and try, and it's cool to like document it, because like you never know. Like, some people obviously aren't as fortunate that they get to go to the parks whenever we want or whenever they want to. So people are like first time guests, or they're coming after a few years, they want to get like their most out of their experience. So like it would be cool just to like have a podcast and like learn what restaurants are good, what snacks they can't miss out on, what experiences they can't miss out on. So I think that'd be cool.
Some things they can skip if they're only there for a couple of days.
Yeah, because some things are a little overhyped.
Yeah, some things. But yeah, and it's also a lot of fun, like, even if you are coming, like, just kind of get to see, I thought, let's say, for example, like, I thought Epcot was just a World Showcase. Well, no, like, Epcot there is the World Showcase, and it's very beautiful, and all of that, but there's also different things, like different rides, different experiences. You can meet a lot of characters you don't think that you would be able to meet, like, in somewhere like Magic Kingdom or something like that. So, like, just learning more about the parks, like, teaching people more about the parks would be great. Or if people are being like, I want to go, let's see if it's worth it type of thing, that would be a lot of fun, too. Just kind of be the start of somebody's.
I know, and I've always watched a bunch of theme park vloggers. Like, those are always my favorite. And, like, that's where I feel like I've learned so much about Disney, because when I was, like, I used to come more when I was little, but not when I was older. So watching them, I feel like I'm, like, living through their experiences. And I'm like, oh my god, I want to go here. Oh my god, I want to go here. I want to go here. So I've always wanted to, like, kind of, like, also do my part and do the same thing. Because I always find, like theme park vloggers are so cool. Like, I find them so cool. So I think this podcast is going to be so much fun to do.
So fun. And it's going to be a lot different, though, because you have experience vlogging. I have experience on video, like, different kind of actual physical videos.
Yeah.
Now we're just doing a podcast, which is also, we are videoing it, but it's at the same time, it's not the same as a vlog. I think it's also going to be really good for our, like, creative just like, it's going to be great for the both of us to be able to, like, try something new.
Yeah.
And so, yeah.
Cool. So, like we were saying, we want to go over kind of like talk about what the future of our podcast would look like, or what type of videos you guys will see, or what videos we'll film.
Okay, so yeah, like I was kind of thinking at the beginning was just kind of not reviewing, but just going into parks and telling people what we did that day, how we liked it, how, you know, we think, oh, this would be at the top of our list, this would be a little bit further down at the bottom of the list, and just kind of see, we need to do all of the things, like the parks, the attractions, the resorts, the shows, like all of it. Everything is going to be in this podcast at some point. And we'll keep it to a certain genre, I guess you could say. So like one part, like let's say like one episode would be about Magic Kingdom attractions, or like about Magic Kingdom shows, or Magic Kingdom parades, Magic Kingdom food. Like it won't be all in the same one, kind of like a vlog is. Like a vlog is more of like, you know, like everything. Like this is what I did in a day at Disney, but like in the podcast it'll be more pinpoint, more to the point, like, hey, this is what we're kind of talking about today. So if anyone has any questions or anything about, let's say, the Beauty and the Beast show at Hollywood Studios, like, okay, well, they would go to the Hollywood Studios episode talking about the shows, like, rather than just watching or listening to an entire episode about everything in the Hollywood Studios, and then there's 2 seconds of the Beauty and the Beast show.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
And that'd be cool. And there's, like, so much to do. Even in the parks, I know I want to do Animal Kingdom. Mm-hmm. It's always not been, like, the most, like, popular, like, fun park. I mean, there's amazing rides there, but then after a while you're like, okay, now what? They have so many different tours that nobody knows about, like, barely, that I found out through vloggers. So, like, maybe we could do one of those.
Yeah.
They're like, and they're not even, like, too bad in prices. No. But they're just so cool. There's so much, like, Disney offers. So, to take advantage and, like, just, like, showcase all of that.
Okay, so we're going to play this game. Okay. And it's going to be super quick, and it's going to be your favorite blank about Disney. And you have to answer it really super quickly.
Okay.
Okay, are you ready?
Yes.
All right. Your favorite character?
Cinderella and Sully.
Okay. Park?
The Magic Kingdom.
Ride?
Guardians.
That's a good one. What's your favorite show?
Lion King.
The Festival of Lion King?
Yeah, Festival of Lion King.
What about your favorite fireworks show?
Happily Ever After.
Okay, yeah. And your favorite snack?
Oh my god, in Friar's Nook in Magic Kingdom, it's tater tots with mac and cheese and sour cream and bacon and chives, and so good.
Oh wow.
So that.
Yeah, that sounds good. Yeah. Okay, your favorite non-alcoholic drink?
Crispy Coke.
Do you have a favorite place to get it from?
Favorite place?
Yeah.
Where I get a Crispy Coke? They all taste the same.
Do they?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay.
Anywhere in the park Coke is good.
Okay.
Not from a bottle though.
No, it has to be fountain.
No, it needs to be fountain. Yeah.
Okay. Your favorite shop?
Favorite shop? The Emporium. Main Street. Yeah.
Interesting choice. And your favorite piece? And your favorite piece of merch that you have?
I bought my favorite pieces are gonna be my 2 favorite, which is my Magic Band, my first Magic Band I've ever gotten, and my first Spirit jersey, and they're both Hocus Pocus.
Okay, perfect. Do you have it?
Yeah.
Okay.
I do. Look, guys. So it's Hocus Pocus Brilliant Spectacular Magic Kingdom 2022, and I went to go because I wanted to buy Magic Band right when I started. I don't know if y'all can see it, but it has Hocus Pocus on it. It has the witches and.
Yeah.
I love it. And then I got the matching.
Turn it around. Great.
What? Are you kidding me? It's my favorite.
Perfect.
Okay, your turn.
Okay, gosh.
Okay, ready?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. What's your favorite character?
Sully.
Park.
Epcot.
Ride.
Guardians.
Show?
That's a hard one.
I know.
I like the Festival of Lion King. I think that might be my favorite one.
Okay. Fireworks show.
Happily Ever After.
Yeah.
Harmonious is a quick
I know you deserve
I love Harmonious. I love it, but it's a quick second. I love Happily Ever After.
Snap. Fish and chips?
No.
Snap.
me the cheesy bread from the Brazil Festivals booth in Epcot. Yeah.
Drink. Well, Kris 21, so alcoholic or non-alcoholic, whichever.
Okay, well my favorite non-alcoholic drink is definitely a crispy Coke from the fish and chip stand. And then in the UK in Epcot. And then my favorite alcoholic beverage it's kind of a tie between two. There's the violet sake in Japan.
Okay.
And then there's also the Welsh Dragon in the pub in the UK, and that's really good too.
Okay, cool. And shop.
I really like the Creation Shop at Epcot,
Okay.
but I mean I'm kind of partial.
I know. And then merch. Your favorite person.
My favorite piece of merch. Oh my gosh, I haven't been able to stop talking about it. And since I bought it, and it is my Darth Vader Legacy lightsaber.
Yeah.
She makes fun of me. No. She makes fun of me.
Kris to go buy this lightsaber. She first corrected me because I thought it was lightsaber, and she told me it didn't save people. So
It's just the opposite of saving people.
So we went to, I don't know what it's called, like the lightsaber room thing. I don't know, I'm sorry. But I was in there, and there was just so much stuff on the walls, and I was asking so many questions.
She said, "Is that? What did you say? What did you think?"
I said one thing. I asked if it was a Yeti.
A Yeti. She said, "Is that a Yeti on the wall?" I was like,
But
"No,
not.
no."
But I'm learning.
She's learning, and we're gonna
I'm
watch
more
the
open.
first. We're gonna watch a Star Wars movie.
Yes.
She's never
So
seen
maybe
one.
we could do an episode of me reviewing the Star Wars
Okay.
because I've never watched not even one.
Yeah.
But you love it.
But yeah. So yeah. That's all for this episode. Stay tuned for our next episode next week. Be sure to follow us on all of our social medias.
Yes.
Our
TikTok and our Instagram are the same, Pixie Dust or Bust. We'll be posting like frequently. Frequently? That's the right word. On TikTok and on Instagram. And yeah, I'm really excited to see like how this podcast goes, and I'm excited for all our upcoming episodes. So I hope y'all are excited too.
And just a reminder, this podcast is about Disney,
Yes.
but we do not speak for the brand
No.
or the company. This is purely just our experiences, our opinions, things like that. Like nothing is coming through us
Yeah, no.
about Disney in that kind of way. So it's only our opinions, our views, our experiences, everything like that. It's just all us, just Kris and just Amanda.
Yeah.
Not from the company.
No. Alrighty.
You've been listening to Pixie Dust or Bust.
Bye.